Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to show you guys a couple of projects that are pretty new, that are pretty early, but before I dive in, I quickly want to go over Metroverse because we're pretty much sitting at a 20x at this point, plus daily yields in their native token Met. And then I want to talk about a little project that may or may not have something to do with a SpaceX NFT. But with all that being said, before I dive into today's video, make sure to follow me on Twitter at BlockchainGavin, like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications as you definitely want to know about these projects as soon as I'm talking about them, when I'm talking about them, to increase your odds of either getting whitelisted or learning or hearing about this alpha sooner. Okay, so if we pop on over to OpenSea, you can see that we have Metroverse sitting at number 6 at a 1.88 Ethereum floor price. Now keep in mind, these were 0.1 ETH to mint, and we were allowed to mint 2 of these. So on this alone, we're pretty much sitting at a 19x. Now if we head over to metroverse.com and we check out their site, if we go to my HUD, you can see my current blocks, and you can see the Met tokens that I've had, as well as the daily earnings in Met that I will be receiving from my blocks being staked. Now, what's crazy about this is not only the fact that we've already done a 19x, and I'm pretty sure we're going to cross 2 Ethereum tonight. We'll have to see. But if we head over to DEX tools and we check out the token for this project, we're just going to type in Met for the Met token of Metroverse. And you can see that the current price of a Met token is sitting at 17 cents for one token. So I'm just going to go ahead and round this out at 20 cents. And the reason I want to talk about this is because if you only have 2 blocks staked, and mine aren't even that rare, they're actually quite common, a 288 and a 264. I'm currently earning 552 Met per day. So if we just take 552 and we times it by the current market price of the Met token, which is about 60 cents, you can see that's $110. And if we do that by 30 days, which would be a full month, you can see the current yield for just my 2 tokens that I've staked is about $3,300 a month. And the reason I wanted to touch on this is because this adds a whole new layer of profitability when it comes to buying and selling NFTs. Not only do we have the asset that we purchased appreciating, but we're also getting daily yield and passive income for these tokens. Now, this obviously isn't the only token that does this. There's a ton of NFTs that do this, but this is one of the first examples that I've really gone into depth and shown on the channel. And as most of you know, especially in these market conditions, it's rare that I hold a project. The only projects that I've really held over the past month or month and a half have really only been Azuki and Metroverse. And that's either because they have a solid team behind them, they're doing something unique, they're doing something that separates them apart from every other project, and they're really making a lot of noise and splash in the space so that these could be potential very long-term holds, maybe a year or even several years down the road from now. So that's it for Metroverse. I told you guys I was going to be holding these because these had a lot of potential. Okay, now the other thing I want to touch on, and this is quite interesting, I don't want to take a lot of time, but I did hear a couple days ago that there was this project called CreativeStudio, as well as another one, and if you bought into their project on OpenSea on the secondary market, it was going to give you pre-sale access to a SpaceX NFT, like basically being on the whitelist. At the time I heard about it, I totally slept on the information because I was out doing something, and then I honestly just didn't believe that it was likely to happen, and so I kind of just completely forgot about it. And then I was going through the projects I was following today, and as I was scrolling down, I noticed this project I'm following called CreativeStudios, and I remembered that they followed me back. So then I decided to do some digging because I remembered this had something to do with the SpaceX NFT. Long story short, you guys can definitely do your own research, but there is a lot of supporting evidence that if you own one of these NFTs, you actually will have access to pre-sale on a project like SpaceX when they launch their NFT collection. And if we go to the artist, he's a verified artist. He's quite known for what he does. And he actually reposted the video on his own feed, basically verifying the same thing that the collection is posting. You can see it's by CreativeStudios. It's got the artist name, and then it's got the brands underneath it. So based off of what I've seen, my own research that I've done, and the people I've talked to, it seems like this is a pretty sure thing. Now, I still can't say that's 100% because I have no way of verifying that this is 100% thing, but it seems to be so far. So whenever I got that information, these were sitting at about a 0.3 ETH floor. Definitely slept on that, had to scoop one up at 0.75. I have no clue why. I bought one of these like an hour or 2 ago, and it's just ripped up to 0.95. I went ahead and got the collector edition. So I believe there is a total of 2.3K in this entire collection because these are ERC 1155 tokens, which are stacked, and there are 750 total. So again, I just wanted to let you guys know about this just in case you wanted to do your own research and find out more. The artist one is currently sitting at 0.77 ETH. That's not too far off from where I bought it. I would definitely do your own research. Don't just buy this because I'm talking about it. Like I said, this seems to be legit, so this is a risk I'm willing to take. And if we go into the activity, I can show you that I really did buy one of these for 0.75 ETH right here. Now, there are some other collections that I think also will give you this access based on the artist, but I just wanted to let you guys know about this in case you're interested. Definitely keep an eye on it. Maybe check the price, see if it falls down. And if it makes sense to you, if you've done your own research and you actually think that this is a real thing like I do, you, then maybe it would be worth it if you have the liquidity to go ahead and buy into this. I will leave more information in the description along with the links for you guys to check out yourself, but that's going to be it for that. So let's go ahead and hop into the projects for today's video. All right, so the next project we have is going to be called Starcatchers. It says building the universe, and then it has their founders. So it seems like their founders are somewhat doxed. But if we go back, we can hop over to the media and check out some of their artwork. This art style is pretty interesting. It's giving me Crypto Mori and Alien Friends vibes, but I'm not in their Discord server, so I don't have access to their Discord or their website. But I wanted to make sure I touch on this project because this project has been getting a lot of hype recently. It's growing pretty fast, and I do think that the community really likes and vibes with the art, especially since we're seeing projects like Alien Friends and Crypto Moris pop off on the secondary market. Okay, now the next 3 projects that I'm going to share with you guys are completely new. I don't normally talk about projects that are super new because we don't really have much to work with, but I think you guys have enough content on my channel to kind of see my thought process and how I go about looking at projects, whether or not they're going to have a successful launch and actually do well. And like I always say, it's better to just jump into a project that looks promising and get whitelisted, and then do your own research later on whether or not it is worth minting the project, because it's going to be a lot easier to get whitelisted early on. You're competing with a lot less people, and you never know, you might end up getting whitelisted on a banger of a project. So this project is brand new. I'm pretty sure that their Twitter and Discord just opened today. You can see that they're followed by Stan. Stan actually told me about this project and another one that I'm about to speak on. So again, shout out to you, Stan. So if we scroll down, you can see they only have 1 tweet, and they have this sneak peek that hasn't been revealed. So it looks like right off the bat, this is going to be some type of 3D artwork, and it looks like it's probably going to be some bear mutant type crossover thing. So I'm pretty sure that this is a brand new Twitter account. Their first tweet was 12 hours ago. Their Discord is going to be open for a few more days until the 28th as they build up their initial community, probably before they lock up the Discord again. So like I said, this is a brand new project. I don't have a lot of information on it yet. This does look like it could be really good, especially if we reveal this and it's a really sick 3D piece of art. This might blow up pretty quickly, so I would definitely follow them on Twitter and hop into their Discord, as you never know, this could be the next major 3D project that blows up and pops off. Okay, so the next project is called Rebels by Night. This is another project that Stan pointed my way. You can see that this is another 3D based art project. These do look very interesting. It's already catching my eye. I think it's catching the community's eye as well. They only have 6 tweets. Their first tweet was yesterday. Their first tweet got 1.2k likes, and they're already sitting at 4.5k on Twitter. So I don't know how much longer their Discord is going to be open. Maybe they don't plan on closing it, but I would definitely follow them on Twitter and hop in their Discord as soon as possible. So let's go ahead and hop over to their Discord and check it out. So if we go into their Discord, we can go to their sneak peeks. They currently only have 2 sneak peeks, but you can see the engagement for these is really good, especially considering that these guys are only about 2 days old in the amount of following they have. So I do really like the style of these. I think the artwork is pretty unique. It's quite interesting. And if we hop over to official links and we go to rebels.art, it just says coming soon, so there's not much information. So I'm definitely looking forward to learning more about what the art style is based off of and why they chose this type of style. But again, this is a brand new project. There's not much information on this yet. I would just hop in, see if you can get whitelisted if you vibe with the project and you vibe with the art, and then later down the road you can decide whether or not it is worth minting. Okay, now the last project I want to share with you guys is called the Metatribes. I came across this project a couple of days ago. This is another one that is a brand new project. They only have 4 tweets. Their first tweet was about 4 days ago, and they already have nearly 24,000 likes. Now these guys don't have a Discord or a website yet, so this is a brand new project. All we can see right now is this little sneak peek of their artwork. It's kind of reminding me of a crossover between the Metroverse and Tron Wars, so maybe that makes sense. It is called the Metatribes. I do think that the art quality looks pretty good as well, so this is definitely a project that I would follow on Twitter. Turn on those post notifications like I'm about to do in case they drop that Discord, so that you can get in as fast as possible and get whitelisted on this in case this happens to be the next banger. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. I just wanted to share some new and upcoming projects with you guys, and keep in mind it does take me time to film, edit, and upload this content on YouTube. So if you want all of these projects and the information behind them faster, definitely hop into my Discord. The link is in the description. I do talk a lot about these projects a couple days before I post these videos, some even a few weeks before, just to reward the community members for being in the Discord, for being active and engaging. But that is going to be it for this video. The winners of this giveaway will be announced in about 12 hours. Follow me on Twitter at blockchaingavin, like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.